Okay, should be live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mako Cookie, bringing you back some more Goddess of Victory Nikkei.
Goddess of Victory, Nikkei.
Where's that?
Hey, Cog. How's it going?
I just noticed something.
What?
You don't have an entrance sound
Yeah, I remember. That's funny. Turn it off.
Okay, now to your question. Pretty good, I would say.
Let's go.
You by day, get some curry sessions, got a haircut.
Saw teeth, entire
And
buildings.
then during the evening
You
it
name it,
started
hope you put it to good
with
use.
heavy rain. So
Come again if you need anything.
thankfully I was back home already before that happened.
That's good.
Thank you.
Otherwise,
Thank you.
I would be really wet with my bike.
That heavy?
Yep.
Yeesh.
Like, it was close to thunderstorm as well, but it was only heavy rain.
Okay.
It's just like Clem mentioned in the Incopolis Plaza when we were talking about the weather. It was really sunny when I was out.
Just in time, dear
Raining
client.
when I was back home.
That's how
I
it
see
should
you're
be.
a man of taste.
Welcome to Ruby's shop. Thank you for coming. Doesn't it feel great spending money?
I just need to see for tomorrow because I need to go for a longer bike ride than usual. So I do hope that the weather will stick around as well. Like more in a calmer state than what has been.
That's all.
Just more sun. But little Dutch about it, it should be a good chunk cooler next time. Like tomorrow. Just need to see.
Show me your potential, mon ami! Now, let the simulation débuter!
How am I supposed to fight in this outfit?
Drop the beat!
Lady Luck is always on our side.
When you're lost, look to this lantern.
Luck is reserved for those who are prepared.
Why don't we display this at Snowfield?
Let's finish this battle, then back to Snowfield Hot Springs.
the beat!
Lady Luck is always on our side.
When you're lost, look to this lantern.
Luck is reserved for those who are prepared.
Drop the beat!
Lady Luck is always on our side. Pick me up, it's showtime with Noir and Blanc.
Let's turn it up!
To protect Blanc no matter what happens. I'm hiding! Aha!
Oh, you're the only commander. Wake me up when the battle is over. What purpose will I possibly see? It's going to be a bore, isn't it? Enoch and I
I'm
are
surprised
apparently
how fast a
sisters.
week is gone.
Not looking good. Enoch and I are apparently.
Like,
Not
it's
looking
already
good.
Wednesday, and I have one more day of work tomorrow, and then after that I have one more week of work.
What purpose will I possibly serve when the surface is recaptured?
Because
Yes, you've made it this far.
And for me, it feels kind
I'll
of
give you
slow.
that much.
Totally different perspectives.
I guess.
I gotta be though. Like, really, since so battle operations, it has been feeling rather slow. most of the time. But unless I'm getting tutorial sessions or being at work, and I'm getting so distracted that the time runs
Never.
faster.
Wake me up when the battle is over.
Hmm. The last week I'm basically have the week off because of like how we thought, how me and my aunt assumed we had to go to work until apparently my father apparently had arranged plans about notifying
but
us.
this is the end.
Under the light of the
So
kingdom,
technically
all
speaking,
shall kneel.
You can continue because my first schedule
Sorry to break it
is
to
good.
you, but
It's
this
good
is the end.
for the afterwards.
I was gonna,
Let's
then
keep the momentum going.
afterwards we basically was like, technically I could still go out to work out the last week, but it's like, you know what, I'll take the week off.
That concludes today's
Nice.
lesson.
Any specific plans already? Since it's an entire week.
Only for Friday.
Again, it's an entire week, so there's still some time to figure out what you could do.
Yeah.
But it's just mainly the fact that if you're doing stuff so repeatedly or for a prolonged period of time, then this feels unusual to have like it's week off.
Welcome to an arena. We have a star in our midst.
Might try to
Show
draw
us
some
the
more
road.
and work on my work
The
on
winner
some of the gacha games.
It's you.
I can even prioritize
Ready?
some of the gacha games that I do play that I haven't played in a while because I tend to do like on my Wednesday and weekends ones.
Now, let the
Like
game
example like Tower Adventure. I only been doing my logging in that's daily to get my daily shit. I should really like try to progress in that more.
Let's get this show on the road.
Maybe I might do that this
Prestige
weekend.
on the
If
rising
anything.
star.
But how far are you again?
Where you left me.
Okay, then there's still more than enough.
Ready?
Oh yeah, I'm still at the freaking beginning of chapter 2.
Premium performance.
Yeah, like, I still need to go to chapter 8? If I recall correctly. But I've also told myself that I'm gonna take it a bit slower at this point. Like, I've been kind of fast with the progress in the first week, just because of all the events going on. But now that it's getting calmer, I'm taking my time. Well, all I'm really doing is still logging in and just skipping the seasoning dungeons in order to get some materials. And then just recover stuff.
Let the games debut.
As for weights, I'll only continue them after next week. Oh, wait. Next week.
Giving up so soon.
No, yeah, I'll continue weights after next week Tuesday. Because the upcoming update will show a lot of improvements towards weights.
Okay.
In example, you... Wait, yeah, Mike, you have done weights.
Show
Yeah,
us the road.
You remember the small chest and the big chest?
Oh yeah, like sometimes it's like you get a run chance of getting upgraded.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
upgraded chest.
What a shame.
Yeah. Super epic plus so if you get a blessing, you will have either super epic plus or unique gear.
Oh yeah.
And they've also, no, they will also increase the, no, not really increase chance, but they will give you some kind of counter in which you increase the chance of getting that blessing every time you do not get it. So the more weights you do, the higher your chance to get such a big chance.
Essentially a pity system.
Thank you. That was super before.
Tug, I know what a pity system. I play gacha games.
I had this in my mind as well, but it's kind of different. So my mind's not that clear anymore.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to tell you that something. Remember that one time when we were trying to figure out a word, but because meaning something else, but we couldn't figure out what the word was.
Sorry to break it to
yeah.
you, but this
We
is
got
the
the
end.
no. It was we got the wrong word.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Stereotype.
all shall kneel.
Sorry to break it to
It
you,
was-
but this is the end.
It was stereotype. We were that was the word we were trying to look for.
Everyone follow me and attack.
Now that you yeah, might be too low. Yeah, like I'm yeah. Now that I'm noticing, I'm using the word prejudice
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Maybe because
Return to where you belong.
constantly like but
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
no because there there are some weight chains, but they are only relevant once you're reaching stage 4. That was the last time. Oh, awesome. Hey. We don't be supposed to do that. Coco dropped this and we have some good things up there. Super.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite max? Let's have a party!
Oh no, that method of getting super epic or unique gear is an entirely different system. Newly implemented
Touche better,
but it's still
reload.
the same process of guaranteeing super epic or unique. This might not apply to me immediately.
Oh no! I was just sorry to break it to you, but this is the end! Ow! Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end!
Okay, that change is mainly applying to wait mode stages 3 and 4. If you're not that far yet.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna grind this one, son.
Because, like, you are only getting starting to get super epic or unique gear only
Sorry to
after
break
stage
it to you, but
3.
this is the end!
Like,
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
then,
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end!
never mind, maybe I should do some way.
See it through!
Because I'm reading a rather interesting edition as well. The presented some bundles super epic to unique.
Better
To all
reload!
players based on each player's individual number of weight tickets that and weight more stages
I want to
3 or
preserve
4.
beautiful memories of my campus
I
life.
should keep going with the weights just to get more rewards.
Return to where you belong.
Basically.
Everyone!
And I got about 6 days. So, yeah, deal and deal. But
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
oh yeah, did I tell you that I got 3 solo PS4 stars at this point?
Fucking hell, man.
It's the RNG, goddammit. I don't even try. At this rate, man, it's just RNG, I can't tell you that.
At this point, it feels like the Kikuri RNG has left.
Did you
has
see?
abandoned me.
Your king has won another victory. Did
I
you
got even
see?
thought about
Your
getting
king
water
has
sign
won another
because I
victory.
didn't see the water sign for everyone. But no, it was Queen Soda again. At this rate, I just stopped pulling with the special. Like, no, I actually stopped pulling the special gas a long time ago. I got the last time with the standard version. It doesn't change. I'll just stop pulling special gacha in general until there's a cookie that I like. Because Queen Soda is now upgraded one and off and left. I'll just spend some half on them so they can recover while I'm sleeping.
Oh, okay. Dyson.
I think that I know what to do with those cards.
I'm so happy to be here with you, Master.
I'm guessing that's so 100. Thread at her with a starfish.
I want to stick to you like a barnacle.
Oh yeah, another reason for me not really continuing some of adventures was the fact that I got Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
New Horizons.
No, you said I don't know because your accent.
Animal Crossing.
No, yeah, Animal Crossing. No, the reason why I'm correcting you because it sounded like you said Annual Crossing.
No, that Animal Crossing will be later on, not right now.
Commencing operation.
Not, I mean, not Animal Crossing. Yeah, right. I did start focusing more on New Horizons for a week, just to get some of the progress done already. Well, speaking of, I've kind of figured out on my own how the turn pattern works.
Okay.
Well, that and there's a wiki literally explaining how it works. So all I need to do is mainly just paying attention to turnip price in the first days, just to see what pattern I'm getting. That's about it.
Mm.
And yeah, I thought it would include more complicated steps, but apparently not. I might still need some help sooner or later though, involving mermaid furniture. But
Wow!
it's not with
You came bounding over.
You weren't lying about us spending next summer together, were you? Would you?
It's a wonderful thing to feel like you belong. It makes me look forward to my days off.
Honestly, the Data Diver minigame here is not that bad. It's kind of fun. Kind of makes me consider getting Data Diver the game itself.
I was about to ask which mini game you're talking about, but I see that you're streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, that fight. That's going on. One of the most unexpected.
Oh, yeah. Hey. That's correct. I am so glad I remember. Oh yeah, you can hire NPCs.
I need to say, the amount of detail in this is rather impressive.
Oh yeah, apparently this thing is not just one-sided; it's double-sided. This collab. In other words,
Correct.
yeah, there's a code where you can get the special skin for the Data Diary game.
It's really cool.
Which surprised me in a good way. Like, huh. Like I said, this game this mini game has been really interesting. It makes me want to consider like getting the game.
It is. It is a lot of fun, from what I've been able to see.
Can spec through that just to get that outfit.
As long as you're with me, I'm not afraid of anything.
Like I like how when it came to this skin, they made her parrot companion dress up like a sushi chef, as well as giving him his own submarine.
I'd be ashamed to witness the beauty of this underwater world alone. If I do manage to uncover some treasure, I'll make sure you...
Well, try to pull on one of the most loose outfits they released. Versions. Oof. Oh, we got something. Only one.
Soldier at the...
It's... Nuts.
What? Don't you know?
And here it is. It's Tetra. There we go!
This boss in a swimsuit? I can safely say this is a privilege given only to you, mister.
Your orders, please.
Oh, Christ. I swear, when they released the skin, the Naked King, for a crown, people were like, maybe this opens the floodgates for Shift Up, aka the company that makes the game, to make more looter outfits. And, like, people were like, maybe, and then we got that Rosanna, Summer Rosanna. It's like, yep, they paved the way. They work it. They weren't wrong. They paved the way to make something, some more loot stuff.
Don't freak out, but you've got the #1 heroine with you now. Oh, I'm feeling stronger now.
Oh yeah, this, by the way, this is this is the outfit I'm talking about. The Naked King.
Uh, oh. Oh, okay.
The censorship.
Your faith and hope have made me a true king.
But yeah, when that came out, people were like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure this paves the way for more loot stuff." And like, we got the Summer Rosanna skin, Rosanna version. I don't know why I keep saying skin. That you saw me pull, and it's like, yeah, they did.
I mean, it shows a lot of skins so famous.
People were mentioning how it reminds them of one of Shifter's previous game, called Destiny Child. And then that.
Should we use this power to party all through the
Wait.
night?
That name is about.
Yeah, they had a lot of loot stuff in that one. Wait, I didn't meant to cook. I was meant to cook anything.
No, I did not need the music. Let me. Yeah. So this as an ad sometimes. And also for whatever reason, one time as a recommendation on the Google Play Store.
Yeah, that had to be years ago.
Because yeah, that name, that like that, just a combination of names, Destiny Child. That was something that just rang a bell in the end.
Mm.
Might have been a longer time ago.
Yeah, it had to be a long time ago. That game's shut down like a couple years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, that explains it.
Since we're at the
Yeah, but yeah, the game shut down a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and like I said, this outfit just reminds people of what this design she has just reminds them of one of the characters from the game, which again would make sense because again it is their property, so it would make sense to reassess it. And heck, some of the artists that worked on that game still works with the company and makes most of the stuff for this game for Nikkei.
Interesting.
Yeah, they still outsource to them. Like, I guess they're still in good terms with them. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if the person that made that made that design is the person that made the one from Destiny Child. I would not be surprised. Because here's the thing, that some people tend to not notice or not know technically is like, even though they got like I guess this is better. This can help me better. Did I have cap lock? Yeah, I did have cap lock. Oh, I guess if it's 1S. Yeah. These two. Even though technically these are the same characters, obviously they have different artists working on them. Which is why, like, stuff will not be tend to not be consistent. Like some people tend to like, there are details some characters forget that That makes no sense. That makes sense. It's due to the fact because it's this that no that players cannot get an accurate reading on like characters' height and stuff like that. Because the game doesn't tell like tells what the person this person's height is and stuff like that. It's just, at this point it's just everyone's interpretation. Like people were just assuming she's like child size, but at the same time we don't know how tall she is, even though she's like an old woman and shit like that. And like some people give off the impression like they must be they must be really tall, but maybe they're not really. Some people try to go like, okay, let's get the full model, and then and grab another character, and grab their full model and put them side to side. And it's like that doesn't work because like, example, these two are made by different artists, and different artists have different ways of like scaling. And then and also comes with, also when it comes to costumes, like you can have one person like draw the character himself, but have another character draw the costume. And because of the whole scaling thing, no one can get like accurate reading when it comes to heights and stuff like that. Because there's no perfect accurate measurement when it comes to that game.
Come on, let's go.
I will move as you wish.
Oh yeah, I've been enjoying the freaking fishing game in this event so far, and I'm amazed with the references they have. Like
Are there a lot of references?
a couple here. Like look at this one.
Maybe.
And of course, there's more. No, this is no. What is it? Okay, I feel like this one's supposed to be a reference. I just don't know one.
It's not such animation at all.
Like, I feel like it is supposed to be referencing, I just don't know what. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be fucking Voltorb.
Electric ball, was it? Yeah, okay. Yep. Definitely.
I don't know what this one is. It's this I don't know why my the only thing that came to mind was Weezing. My son was Weezing for some reason.
Might be weird.
And not only references, homages as well. Sea Turtle symbol, the glasses. They even honor him in this game. May he rest in peace. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is another one. I just don't know what. When trying to look it up, I got a fucking Gundam.
It might very well be a Gundam reference.
Yeah, I'm not into Gundam. When I look up RX-782, I get a Gundam.
Series has a lot more experience in this area.
Yeah.
Anything else worth mentioning?
I'm trying to remember.
Well, you still need to collect a good amount of other fish, so it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, there are some that are just reference them inside the game itself. Like, see this? This is called...
Tetra fish. Yeah, okay, Tetra.
Yeah, this is a reference to the CEO of Tetra, Mustang. Would you like to know why?
Okay, Mustang.
Nah.
Is it the band? Is it the design? Is it the disco ball?
Yeah, give me a sec. Putting in the VTuber TikTok. God damn, even a freaking image has a lens flare.
Even all more new. I can see that.
Yeah, the Tetrafish. Entertainment!
Yep. This is someone I won't forget because of. Oh, well,
I'll follow you
Not
closely,
really.
teacher.
The CEO of Tetraline. Mustang. Okay, there's 3 more items. And there's 2 of them.
Moving.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Okay, that's music, which I guess I will figure out later.
I will move as you wish.
And there's the last one.
Moving. Moving. Come on, let's go.
That concludes today's lesson. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Oh, so that's what the surfboard was. I was wondering what the hell is what the surfboard is supposed to be. It's part 2 of the event.
If not me, who else could you possibly choose?
You wanted to see me again? Is that
I
it?
knew.
Me? Do I have to?
Look at this Venus voice, so I don't need to do a lot of talking. If we truly stand it, shouldn't we send out some kind of signal?
There's no need to waste our energy. Come tomorrow. The water will recede and the path will reappear.
How do you know that?
I found this place earlier when I was wandering around the island searching for materials. As I was walking here, I noticed that some dead fish and seaweed had washed up halfway along the pathway. I looked into it, and this phenomenon is referred to as high and low tide.
What if the tide continues to rise and fill the entire cave?
Look at those rock walls. See those watermarks? That's as high as the water level will get. So get a hold of yourself and come sit down. Your energy is making me nervous.
I'm amazed that you're so calm about this.
How could I not be? Since I know nothing will happen. Now come and sit down.
Still filled with a lingering worry, I sit beside.
Aren't you cold? Come closer.
No, I'm okay.
Are you feeling uncomfortable?
That's not it.
Then come sit closer. I'll make us some tea.
You brought some tea with you?
Yes. I thought it would be nice to have a cup of tea while taking in the ocean view. So I brought some from the Ark. I made it a while back, so the flavor may have suffered slightly, but I think you'll still find it satisfactory.
See if I can plan this shit. As Saka begins to pour her tea, I slide closer to her. So I close what our shoulder,
Here,
that our shoulders
try
are
some.
touching. Just like that. Glasses. Again, it is a bit kind of annoying clean glasses, but honestly, I still prefer this over wearing contacts. Look at her. Thank you.
Is it good?
It's delicious.
It may not be the fanciest of setups, but this isn't a half-bad way to drink it. The most important thing is that it's nice to be somewhere where it's just you and me. I won't be forgetting this anytime soon. Stay still for a moment.
Saka reaches her hand up towards me and gently brushes her fingertips along my collarbone before pulling my
You
way.
had some seaweed on you. We're definitely by the ocean, there's no doubt about that.
Saka, can I say something?
By all means.
I feel like oh, sorry, it feels like, you feel different.
What do you mean?
Bringing me to this place,
Yes?
asking me to sit close to you,
Uh-huh.
touching me without a second thought.
Anything else?
That's everything, but
We can take it further. We should.
ah!
Right now, it's just you and me. It's as if we're the only two people left in the entire world. No prying eyes or ears at all. So, I'm going to do precisely what my heart tells me to.
Wait, hold on, you cannot just... You can't cut it off just like that!
Let's wipe them out.
Let's keep it going.
I swear, because the next scene is like a time skip, I'm
Revenge
done.
is a dish best served cold.
Like, the next morning. As the sun sets, darkness falls. Sakura stands
They
up.
say the sea is particularly beautiful at night. I'd love for you to take a moonlit stroll with me.
We step outside of the cave. So bright in this moonlight that in terms of illumination, there's scarcely any difference from the day. The thick fog is no more, and sunlight
It's
streams
bright
along.
out. That's a relief. Why don't we go for a little walk?
Sakura and I walk alongside the beach.
Give me your hand.
As I grasp Sakura's hand in mine, I can feel her warmth. We continue to walk in silence. The wet sand softly caresses our toes, and only the soothing sound of gentle lapping waves can be heard.
You have such big hands. You're quite tall as well. And you have nice broad shoulders. Such a masculine body. I never noticed how attractive you were.
You're quite beautiful yourself.
Which part of me do you find beautiful?
You really have to decide to give in to your heart's desire. You really have decided to give in to your heart's desire, haven't you?
It's quite a thrill declaring these things that I normally wouldn't dare say out loud. Now, if you would, please answer my question. What is it about me that you find so beautiful?
Fuck, they give us this. Do not give me this power. And this feeling of gracefulness and sincerity that you meant, your face and body. This feeling of gracefulness and sincerity that you emit.
Is that so? I see that you appreciate a person's inner beauty. Of course, I imagine you have more base thoughts as well, but I appreciate that you can operate on a deeper level. It's a bit embarrassing hearing someone compliment me like this. You don't look embarrassed at all, though. Apparently, you must be used to being given compliments.
Not exactly. Sakura leans in and kisses me.
Something has been weighing on my mind these past few days. Whether you can truly be mine, and mine alone. I know that you're destined for great things, and your entire life can't revolve around me. I understand that.
Sakura places her hand on my chest.
But this, here, it belongs to me, and no one else. Remember that.
Sakura and I kiss once more. The way they keep ending these scenes.
Let's wipe them out. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I sit down on the beach along the Sakura. Who begins to scoop up sand and pile it up? Aren't you to make a sandcastle?
Yes. I've wanted to do this for a long time. All my life, I've never had the need to create anything. That's why I've been so intrigued by the notion of building a sandcastle. Even if you fail, you can always try again. You can always rebuild it. It's quite forgiving for someone who's a beginner like me.
What exactly would you like to make?
How about the Senekai Mansion?
Are you sure you aren't overreaching? This is the first time after all.
You never know until you try. I know that place inside and out, like the back of my hand. Theoretically speaking, it should be the perfect starting point for me. Shall we give it a try?
No one later. To my myth, Sakura starts to construct its mini Senekai mansion bit by bit. Even though at this point she only built the foundation, it is still a remarkable feat considering she has never done it before. Impressive. How do you do this without any special tools?
It's all about attention to detail and patience. In fact, I think there are some similarities to the process of brewing tea. Would you like to try?
I raced out to the panel and sat next to Sakura.
Here, come sit behind me. Let me guide your hands and teach you.
As I sit behind Sakura, she places her hand over mine and reaches out to the pile of sand, making it feel as if I'm hugging her.
There's no need to rush. Take it nice and slow, as if you're caressing the sand with your fingertips. You're doing well. Let's try making a gap here.
It requires more concentration than I thought. Taking my attention away from the sandcastle for a moment, I turn my head only to find Sakura looking into my eyes. We kiss.
You're doing well.
At what exactly? Oh, yeah, yeah,
Let's continue.
I continue to focus. I find my hands getting used to the process. You said you never had to create anything yourself.
That's right.
Was this the same with your organization?
Yes. The previous head of Senekai was my father. I inherited it all from him.
What's the story behind you inheriting it?
Ever since I was young, long before I became a Nikkei, I grew up within the organization. I had want for nothing, and had a peaceful childhood, free of any difficulties. To me, the organization represented the entire world. A perfect world, prepared for me. I knew we were involved in activities that were frowned upon, but that was just one small part of a bigger world. However, there inevitably came a time when that world was shattered. My father fell ill with a terrible disease. Something not even the technology in the Ark could cure. Unsurprisingly, chaos ensued regarding who would be his successor. It felt as if outsiders were invading and crossing our boundaries. The organization was being targeted both from the inside and out. That's when my once pristine world became tainted. My father had arranged everything, except for a proper successor. He had sired many children, but they knew little of what was going on, and they paid for it with their own lives. I didn't want to ruin the world my father had built, but I was just a weak little girl, I didn't stand a chance of holding back those invaders who had breached our walls with weapons in hand. So, I had to become a weapon myself. On the day my father's eyes closed for the last time, I decided to become a Nikke by my own hand.
Okay, I always felt well, I never mentioned it before, but I've been feeling like this event it felt like more like a Sakura event, and this basically
Let's
was my
make
point.
quick work of this and head back, everyone.
Became a Nikke in her own hand. Okay, I'm assuming she basically, knowing how her organization is and how where it fell under. I'm pretty sure she went to Mustang for this and promised in
so
return
annoying.
that she the cemetery
did you
will work
hear
for
that?
him. And hence Underworld Queen.
It wasn't that difficult. All I had to do was thrust the silver dagger that I had into my chest. Things got easier after that. No one was more familiar with this world than I. I knew I was capable of outsmarting the intruders. Now that I had a body that would never deteriorate or tire, it would be easier. Even the subordinates who had served my father remained and swore loyalty to me. My world was safe and would live on. After becoming the head of the organization, I took in my surroundings and saw that everything had been neatly arranged for me beforehand. Loyal subordinates, a luxurious mansion, influence in the underworld.
Okay, back. Sorry about the had a phone call.
Now it's time for me to go.
Yeah, I figured. I saw the time. I was like, Todd should be leaving soon.
Indeed. So, have a good night. And good vacation.
Have a good night, Todd.
Also lots of fun on the stream.
Thanks.
The organization's prestige. I didn't have to lift a finger. There was nothing left for me to desire, for I already had everything.
I'm just looking at him as a type
I was the organization, and the organization was me.
I'm surprised I'm as to type that out with using my offhand with the way I was holding my phone and shit like that. Don't you have other desires?
None. The organization exists for me, and I exist for the organization. It was an entire world of my own, isolated from everything and everyone else. However, far from that being a point of contention, I found it incredibly satisfying. Yes,
Sakura takes my hand and brings it to her cheek.
I feel the desire to bring you into my world. But I know it is impossible. You would only end up destroying it.
Why do you think that?
I'm part of a criminal organization. You are an aspiring go-getter working for the central government, the future savior of the Ark. Us being together doesn't make any sense. It's a matter of origin. I've gone to the dark side, and you're out there in the light. No. Perhaps there is some gray to you. That's why I can't stop myself from desiring you. If you were entirely on the good side of things, I could have suppressed my feelings. Sometimes I think, since you live in a world of gray, perhaps there is a chance of you coming to the dark.
Sakura, sweetie, you do not know the times we almost crossed the dark side. Looking at you, Crow.
But then there are other days when I think there's no chance of that happening. That's why I keep wavering. Should I set my world afire for your sake?
The incoming wave crashes over the sandcastle, wiping it out. I won't destroy anything.
You always say what I want to hear. You know this is an impossible situation. It's outlandish enough to the point where I've taken to believing in superstitions involving pink dolphins. I want to acquire the object of my desire without making any real changes to my life. How desperately I desire you. But in the end, superstitions are just that, and nothing more. Even so,
Again, this is basically a Sakura event at this point. Sakura and I kiss, okay.
I'm willing to do anything to have you. I would even turn my back on the organization. But I must be patient. I must wait for the day when I find a way to have you and the organization both. I'm only satisfied when I can have everything I want. Call it a personal flaw. So please, wait for me. Stay where you are, like a beautiful photo. Someday, when I am certain I can have everything I want on my own terms, I will take you as mine. Until then, I will not waver. The moon is beautiful. The night is still long. spend a bit more time with me. Please.
Sakura's grip on my hand tightens, and I squeeze her hand in answer. Fucking hell! I'm sick and starting to understand why people love why people have Sakura as their waifu. Fucking hell! Oh, I'm pretty sure that one content creator that I follow is gonna have is gonna just gonna freaking die from this.
Trust this to you momentarily.
Dr. Konoha.
Let's keep it going.
They're a huge Sakura fan. And I'm pretty sure this event's just gonna kill them with how much Sakura love there is.
It seems I will now be able to enjoy some quiet time with you.
Did you find it? Find what?
The way to that island.
There's only one pathway.
Really?
Oh, they know.
Take the boat?
It's no use. The water's too shallow. We'd only end up tearing the bottom of the boat to shreds.
So you're just gonna sit here. Honey's out there with Sakura.
So, do you have a plan?
What?
Say you do go out there and find them. What then? Do you think if you hinder them, they'll suddenly stop having feelings for each other? Putting obstacles in their path will only make them more determined. It will make their love stronger.
You say that, but you were all too excited to take that bait from Sakura.
I was just being spiteful. I couldn't stand the sight of them having fun together.
It's the same for me.
No, you're serious about trying to tear them apart. The ball is in their court now. The smartest thing you can do is stay out of it.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you're throwing in the towel? That's not like you.
You know me. I'll never give up. It's just that I'm confident.
About what?
That Mister won't fall for her so easily. And even if he does, what of it? I'll just take him back.
But why allow it to happen in the first place? Why not just make him yours sooner?
You are really tenacious.
Say that again?
I said that you're awfully tenacious. You're over here seething because someone else likes him, when he's never been yours at any point. It must be exhausting going through life like that. Here's what I find particularly amusing. You wouldn't be losing your cool like this if you were confident about his feelings towards you. You are a rather avaricious one, aren't you? No wonder they call you Viper.
Azam turns her back to Viper and starts walking away.
If you're so desperate, try swimming. As for me, I'm going to have a drink and go to bed.
Wait,
I have nothing more to say to you.
I said wait.
You can say it as many times as you want. I'm done with you.
Nozana keeps walking.
So you think I'm a joke, is that it? Okay. You probably consider me a lowly insect, scurrying about amongst the filth. Well, let me tell you something. You're no different. If anything, you're worse. You're scum.
Nozana stops dead in her tracks.
What did you just say?
You heard me. Scum. Finally got your attention, did I? Must have hit a nerve.
What's gotten into you? Why are you picking a fight with me? I'm not your enemy here.
You're the one who started it.
What are you on about? I was only presenting you with the facts.
What a coincidence.
When you think about it,
So was I.
this is the same VA arguing with themselves. since Rosalvi is now voicing Viper.
Watch your mouth. My patience has its limits.
Look at you, giving orders again. Do I work for you? Do you see everyone as your subordinate? You think just because I'm an informant in Outer Rim, I'm somehow beneath you? Let's be clear about one thing. I don't work for you. And you're no better than me.
Is that so? That's news to me. Thanks for enlightening me. Allow me to thank you. And show you just how inferior you are to me.
Rosanna turned around and heads back towards Viper. And she closed in on Viper. Viper swings her foot in the arc, kicking up a large surface sand. Oh boy.
We need to eliminate them for a better composition.
Wait a moment, please. I entrust this to you momentarily.
Now that that's over, let's take a photo to commemorate the occasion. Exotic. The squad I'm associated with. The rank I was given in the world of the Ark. What I do is simple. I reside in the Outer Rim, the garbage dump where the Ark tosses all of its refuse. There, I gather all sorts of information and report it back to the central government. I do this to ensure nothing poses a threat to the Ark. I also conduct myself accordingly so that the Outer Rim doesn't collapse upon itself. The Ark needs a garbage bin. The Outer Rim is a filthy collection of dim and dingy alleyways. I wander through these veritable gutters, trafficking information. Honesty and kindness have no place in my line of work. In this cesspool, people will stab you in your back for their own benefit without a moment's hesitation. I've done what I've had to do to survive. This was the lot in life which was assigned to me. I've deceived. I've spread rumors. I've betrayed others. And I survived. Until one day, people started calling me Viper. Underworld Queen came to the Outer Rim. They keep the unseemly elements in check. They're a dark force feared by all. But to me, they were resplendent. However, my admiration quickly turned into jealousy.
I knew it. It's obvious what you do.
Who do you think you are, turning your nose up at me? What's the difference between you and me, huh? We've both gotten our hands plenty dirty. So why did you get out while I'm still down there?
Because you chose to live the way you have. Don't say it was to survive. I've heard that pathetic excuse too many times. Anyone who managed to claw their way out of that hellhole would froth at the mouth if they heard you spew that line.
What am I supposed to do? Do you see this choker on my neck? Do you even know what this does? It's a shackle put on me by the central government. They give me impossible tasks, and if I don't do them, it will explode. Does that sound like I have a choice in the matter?
If it were me, I would cut it and dye it on my own terms.
That's easier said than done. You've never been thrown into a situation like this. That's why you can stand there and put on your holier-than-thou act. You've had everything handed to you.
I have everything? Do you think all that I have was given to me at birth?
At least you weren't thrown into the gutter with nothing like I was. It's not fair. You think this is the life I wanted? I never wanted to end up like this. The Ark is the only reason I've sunk this low. I can't stand it. Sometimes I just wish the arc would disappear. Then everyone would be equal.
That's a dangerous thing to say.
Do you like the arc? You must. You get to sip on nice wine, order your underlings around, and wear nice clothes. You can have anything you want. Learning how to drive a boat, surfing, those things are so far removed from my reality that it's not even funny. You can freely switch to a body for swimming as long as you wish. If you wanted, you could enjoy every single thing the Ark has to offer. As for me, all I have is this old, broken-down brick of a phone. All I can do is skim through outdated magazines and pretend that I know something. Anything.
Oh, give it a rest. You made your bed. But what have you done to get out of it? If you ask me, nothing. Let me ask you something. Why did you come here? Why are you so obsessed with taking photos? Are you planning on selling them off somewhere?
What?
You strike me as the kind of person who would do that thing. As for why I think that, you only have yourself to blame. I believe you had plenty of opportunities to get out, but you never took them.
So what if there were? I'm too busy trying to keep myself alive. I don't have time to dream of better things. Whereas you have nothing but time. You have so many opportunities and so much power. You think you've resigned yourself to living in the darkness? Fine. Then let me tell you what I see in you. You shine so bright. Too bright. I can't stand it. I want it all to come crashing down. Why can't I have that? Answer me. Why do you have everything while I have nothing? What's so different between you and me? If one small thing, one tiny event had transpired differently, I would have been where you're standing. You've got the nerve to call me tenacious? You, of all people. Why do I desire something when it's not even mine? It's because I don't have anything. Someone like you, who has everything, could never understand.
Zana gets up and looks at Viper for a moment.
Your phone is broken.
Viper staggers to her feet, picks up her phone. The screen is shattered. And she tries to turn it on, but all she sees is a reflection, dark and sequential screen.
This was the one thing I could call mine. And now it's broken. I shouldn't have come here.
There was some mumbling to herself.
Hey.
Don't.
And then she shifts her gaze off to the distance. Further down the beach, she can clearly make out the silhouettes of two figures.
I can't stand it. They've taken everything from me. Viper! Viper! I saw a big old jellyfish over there. Let's go check it out. It looks super cool. Hurry! Huh? Viper? Are you crying? I'm not crying. There. Don't cry, Viper. If you do that, I'll be sad too. I told you, I'm not crying.
I feel bad for Viper. probably just seeing me, uh, uh, Rappy and Guilty. Maybe it's always there because she's looking in charge of the freaking, module now.
I will move as you wish.
Hey, I just feel bad for Viper. By the time morning arrives, the fog has lifted entirely. The view from inside the cave is remarkable. It's beautiful.
It's so early in the morning and you're already so chipper. You look good.
Yeah, thanks.
Looks like the fog is gone for good. The path should be accessible now. We should head back before the others make a scene.
Good idea.
Before we go,
Tucker clasps her hands behind my neck.
let's enjoy this for a while longer. We might not get another chance like this for a while.
Another good idea.
There you are.
Master, where have you been? I heard something or another happened yesterday.
Thank you for the follow, Emerald Archer. I've heard you all weren't too worried about me getting stranded.
Stranded? Aren't you being a bit dramatic? You were just off having a good time, that's all.
How's your expedition going?
We're in the final stage and should be wrapping up soon. I'll report back to you when we're finished.
Got it.
Speaking of, we should get going.
Before we leave, could I talk to you for a second, Commander?
What's up?
You spent the night elsewhere, so I should check to see if you're okay. You too, Sakura. We're fine. Why don't you let me be the judge of that? You never know. There might be unknown germs buried in the sand. I should do a quick examination. Fine.
A moment later.
You both seem fine. I don't see any issues other than both of your lips being a bit swollen. I'm not sure what could be causing that, but just be sure to apply lip balm and keep your lips moisturized.
Will do. We gotta take some pictures today.
Yeah.
All right, now that everyone's here, let's head back.
Head back where?
Where else? The Ark.
But we haven't taken any photos yet.
Then let's get a move on. There's no time to waste.
What's wrong?
I can't do this anymore. No matter how much fun we have here, we'll just be going back to our dreary, ordinary lives afterward. So what's the point? All that waits for us at the end of this is that familiar stench of blood.
Something happened, didn't it?
Yes, something did. Something that snapped me back to reality.
Tell me.
Nothing especially noteworthy. Just a little spat.
Rosanna threw Viper to the ground and broke her phone. I saw it.
Hey, wait.
Viper's phone is toast. she's refusing to come out of her room.
Huh?
She was crying too.
Oh.
Now she can't take any photos.
What's the use of taking all those stupid photos anyway?
Photos are important. That's what Viper said. Sure, we all have to head back to our ordinary lives and the responsibilities that come with that. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't do everything we can to enjoy the fun times. Take me, for example. I love meat, so I work hard in order to be able to eat more of it. Viper said that photos are like capturing a moment in time and freezing it. Even if she doesn't want to work tomorrow, or if she's having a tough day. None of that changes the good times that she's had before. That's why she said you've got to take a lot of photos. The more you take, the more memories you can look back on. Memories that are truly yours. That's why photos are so important.
Oh. Oh, for goodness sake. Everyone wait here. I'll go talk to her.
Viper sits in a room, staring blankly at a dead phone screen. Giselle drops her phone beside Viper.
Oh, get it away. I don't need it. I don't need your pity.
The data chip should still be fine. Put it in my phone.
I said I don't need it.
Use it.
I said no.
When I was a human, I was a hitman for the organization. I killed a lot of people.
Why are you telling me this?
Huh? Just listen. I did unthinkable things to survive and to gain the boss's trust. Slowly, I was entrusted with more tasks, and that's how I established my position. The higher up the ladder I climbed, the more secure I felt, and the more certain I was that I had to keep doing these terrible things. The day I decided to wash my hands of it all, my body was perforated with bullet holes. My boss betrayed me. Somehow, they mistakenly got the idea that I was trying to overthrow them. That's how I became a Nikkei. After becoming part of the Underworld Queen, what do you think was the first thing I did?
You went on a vendetta and wiped out your former organization?
That's right. And you know how I felt afterward?
I don't care.
I felt lonely. Isn't that funny? That place was my life. Even though it got messy in the end, it was the only life that I'd known. And now it had disappeared without a trace. I thought that could happen. I continued to erase the darkness of the Ark as the leader of Hedania. Then one day, I realized. All I was doing was erasing everything. Ensuring nothing was left behind.
What's your point?
I just wanted to say that. Anyway, use that phone.
I told you. I neither need nor want your pity.
Pity? You think I'm crazy enough to pity you? I know that you are just doing whatever you can do to survive. So I'm helping. An act of kindness with no strings attached isn't exactly common in our world, is it?
Viper picks up Rosanna's phone.
Why don't you have a nicer phone? Aren't you supposed to be loaded?
Just shut up and take it. I still find you disagreeable.
Same here.
You and I are not the same. Our starting points and our end points are different.
I realize that.
We'll probably never truly understand each other.
Probably not.
Still, that doesn't mean we can't take a photo together, does it?
There you go, treating me like an underling again.
Follow me. I'll teach you how to surf. What? I'll teach you how to sail as well. Come on.
There's not leaves the room.
I can't stand that woman.
That's nice. At least you got a new phone out of it.
If only there was someone else to take my place.
I entrust this to you momentarily. Don't rush it.
Don't rile me. I'll deal with you soon enough. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I'm only halfway done. What else is there?
Everyone, gather round.
Don't rile me. I'll deal with you soon enough. Revenge is a dish best served cold. I don't usually say things like this. But you truly don't have any talent at this whatsoever.
Physical activity isn't my specialty.
I never knew steering a boat was considered a physical activity.
You're just stupidly strong. Do you realize how heavy this helm is?
It's no heavier than a firearm. You just don't know how to use your body.
Honey, is that true? You of all people should know whether I know how to use my body or not.
Keep Mr. out of this, and grab hold of the helm. We don't have all day.
Because I don't remember keeping themselves busy with steering the boat. When can I take photos? I meet Sakura's eyes, who is walking along in the distance. She flashes me a beaming smile.
Master, you better close your mouth before a mosquito flies into it. You're drooling.
We've completed our exploration of the island.
Oh, yeah. Well done. How did it go?
We checked to see whether it met all the conditions that Mustang stipulated. And our conclusion is that this place will be suitable for human habitation. Of course, this is all still speculative in nature.
We didn't detect any venomous flora or fauna, and all the fruit seems to be edible. With the notable exception of Rafflesia, that is. The island will never be completely submerged, even during high tide. While some freak weather could potentially change that, overall, it's a safe place.
According to Maiden and Guilty, none of the marine life here poses a threat to humans either. Even the jellyfish aren't fatal. As long as you steer clear of the pufferfish, it's not very dangerous at all. There are also quite a few plants here that could be used for treatment.
Since it's an island, it's relatively isolated and safe from raptures. Plus, there are numerous other islands in this archipelago that most likely have similar environments. If we were to expand the settlement to other islands, we'd have quite a lot of space to work with.
It's not perfect, but it's absolutely capable of sustaining human life. The population would have to be kept under 200 people, however.
That's a bit disappointing about the population cap, but still just quite impressive.
Yes. If we continue to find places like this, we can still have hope, even in a worst-case scenario where the Ark is destroyed.
Right.
That concludes our exploration.
Nicely done. Now it's time to rest.
Roger.
Yahoo! We're done with work! really work. More like sightseeing.
So long as you weren't slacking off, I don't think it's a problem.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, what should we do to enjoy ourselves?
I have an idea.
Hit me.
How about we all take a photo with the pink dolphin?
Ah, yes, the star of the show. The belle of the ball. The thing that's got everyone so excited. That doesn't sound like something we can just call over and take a photo with, though.
There is a type of bait which can draw them out. If we use that, we'll be able to get a photo with them, no problem.
The pink dolphins seem to circle around this island once every 24 hours. But it's too late in the day now.
How did you know that?
I was tracking their movements.
Why would you do that?
Rappy, know your place!
You really are. Never mind.
Rappy, know your place. Your place is in the chair. You know which chair I'm referring to. Everyone knows the chair where you belong. We've seen the art of you sitting in that oh so fateful chair. It is your place. And you alone. Hmm?
Anyway, since we have some spare time until the dolphins show up tomorrow,
Yeah. Let's have some fun.
Let's get this over with.
it seems I will now be able to enjoy some quiet time with you.
All right.
Guilty hits the ball with her palm, but it doesn't get too shreds.
Whoops.
How many times is this going to happen? We don't have many balls left.
Sorry. I underestimate my own strength.
Let's go again.
Guilty hits the ball once again, which goes flying smack down to the man's face.
My teeth. Are they okay?
Sorry.
This isn't working.
Why are you two killing each other with volleyballs? Why are you two trying to kill each other with volleyballs?
It's not what you think. We're just trying to have a relaxing game of beach volleyball. It is summer after all.
You're not fishing?
After sitting in one place for days, my body's feeling stiff. So,
We thought we'd get some exercise,
Gotcha.
but it doesn't seem to be working out that well.
no, it isn't.
Why don't we play a game? Let's smash some watermelons.
Are you sure it's not my head you want to smash?
Of course not.
Somehow, I'm not convinced.
We don't have to use a stick to break apart the watermelon. I can use my hands.
I still think it's my skull you want to crack open.
What are you making?
A sandcastle. It's still in the early stages, so I haven't quite decided what to make yet.
The red sand really gives it a unique feel.
I thought so too. With this stuff, I think anything I make will be gorgeous.
Why don't you make a demonic fortress?
What now?
Since the sand is red, I think it'll suit that concept perfectly. Just imagine it. A demonic fortress would be way stronger than an ordinary fortress.
I don't really know what that would look like.
I'll show you. Here, let me sit beside you.
But that's where...
Hmm? Oh, what's that?
nothing.
Hang in there, Sakura.
Bend your hips and keep your balance steady.
That's easy for you to say. This is tough for me.
Are you kidding me? Literally, all you have to do is stand up.
Yeah, and all you've got to do to get into a good university is study hard. It's easy to say this stuff, but harder to actually do, okay?
All right, here comes another one. Let's go.
Ugh, this is exhausting.
I said go.
Nah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Do I look like some kind of volunteer instructor to you?
Let me do it! I can do it!
You're able to swim?
Swim? What's that?
Forget it. You'll die. This is a surfboard designed for Nikes, so it won't break. But if you take a tumble out in the water, you'll be doomed.
Ooh, the waves are coming.
Hey, what are you?
That idiot.
Jackal lifts the surfboard onto her head and takes off running. Rosanna and Viper chase after her. Shit! Lying down prone on the board, Jackal dunks her hand into the water and paddles rapidly. Before long, she has a right in front of the crescent wave. She stands up and elegantly cuts through the surf like something you would see in a sports ad. The waves eventually crash, and Jackal saunters back to the beach, beaming from ear to ear.
That was fun! And super easy, too.
Huh?
Oh,
Maybe I really don't have any talent.
no, that wasn't normal.
Cheers! For our youth.
You've all done a great job out here.
Aw, it was nothing. I just wish every summer could be like this. Eat when you want to eat, sleep when you want to sleep. Surrounded by sandy beaches, the azure ocean, and bright sunlight. Ah, this is the life. Come on, cheers!
Anise, I should point out you appear to have gained a bit of weight.
Sorry, didn't mean to soak you there. What do you mean? Are you saying I'm getting fat?
I'm not saying that, but you are a little heavier than you were when you first got here.
Come on, how is that possible?
I can check if you like.
Let's not.
Hmm.
You don't have to stare at my stomach like that.
I'm just checking.
Well, did I gain a bit? Surely not. Mary's just imagining things, right? Right?
I'm afraid to say. You have.
No!
No change. Oh, poor Anise. Someone. Oh, poor me. Oh no, no maiden and guilty it seems.
I will move as you wish.
I will show you the way of the Senekai. I entrust this to you momentarily. The heat is rising.
Don't rile me. I'll deal with you soon enough.
Don't rush
More
it.
the resistance than I thought.
Now that that's over, let's take a photo to commemorate the occasion.
The barbecue goes sizzle, sizzle, la-dee-da. Fire Master is my name, and grilling meat is my game. For I am Neon, the barbecue master.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm grand. I've been grilling for 3 solid hours, so I'm happy as can be.
Let's keep it going. Everyone's eating more than I thought they would.
You can say that again. Everyone's slamming it down. How come you're not eating, Anise? I haven't seen you take a single bite yet. Oh, I'm fine. I get it. You've been around the smell of grilling meat for too long, and you lost your appetite. No problem. I'll grill you some meat using my secret recipe. No, it's okay. Thanks. Really, I'm fine. Rappy, who is this person?
What are you talking about?
She doesn't eat meat or drink? This isn't the Anise that I know.
Let's just move on. This is a bit of a sore subject.
What do you think?
It's delicious.
Good
Ida.
morning.
You're used to having healthy foods prepared for you, so this is a rare opportunity for you to pig out.
What are you so proud of? You're not the one who cooked this stuff. The counters did.
Hedonia is the one who financially backed this venture. They even provided us with medical supplies. Not to mention the plethora of other ways they've helped us out.
What? I thought Mustang was the one who handled all the preparations.
He did, but I figured a little more luxury wouldn't hurt anyone. So I decided to go the extra mile.
You keep saying how you didn't want to come, yet you've been awfully busy behind the scenes. Not to mention the body for swimming and that surfboard you lugged along. Heck, you might have been more excited for the beach than anyone.
All that belly aching about how this adventure was undignified. And yet you're obsessed with tracking down these precious pink dolphins. How are your lips doing? Still swollen? Cat got your tongue? Doctor, care to offer a medical opinion?
Oh my goodness. Perhaps it's because your lips are too swollen that you're having some trouble speaking. I could help you apply some prescription lip gloss.
God damn.
Yummy! Give me more!
Here you go.
Yum, yum, yummers! More.
Here.
Yum, 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 yum. More.
Slow down.
No! I want to keep going!
Fine. Eat as much and as fast as you like. Hold up. Where'd all the skewers go?
I ate those two. I've got to keep up a balanced diet after all.
God damn it.
Right.
Has anyone seen Minute of Guilty?
They went fishing.
Again? I was gonna say again.
They said they're more interested in getting a photo with a great white shark.
Has they eaten him?
Probably not. Food is usually the last thing on someone's mind when they're up to something like that.
I should go check on one of them.
You're a real lady killer. You know that? Most people wouldn't give a second thought to something like this.
It's because I care about them, that's all.
Whatever you say. How many of the Nikkeis here genuinely treat you as a friend? Nothing more. They're clearly all champing at the bit to be with you.
I just think you're exaggerating just a tad.
Ah, modesty. The most insidious attitude of all. You casually warm your way into someone's heart, and then leave them in the dust. You really mess them up. To the point where they want to upend their entire life to be with you. So please, honey, don't go around breaking hearts. Otherwise, you're gonna leave a trail of tears shed by these gals.
I don't know how to feel about that face. I'll keep that in mind.
I noticed that you didn't say you'd stop. Oh yes, you're a born flirt. That's for certain.
As suspected, guilty, goddammit. Suspected guilty and maiden are in the middle of fishing. The surroundings are completely silent, save for their hushed conversation. Except to hide and listen in on them.
Let's get this over with.
The heat is rising. It seems I will now be able to enjoy some quiet time with you.
Or in the end.
Nothing's biting.
Ooh! Okay, these are like my favorite characters. This is interesting to see some guilty art, and especially without her arms being restrained. I like this.
Will we ever get to see the great white shark at this rate? I wonder if it really exists. Are you okay? I told you that you'd wear yourself out using your bare hands.
I envy you.
Hmm?
Everyone seems to be getting along so well. Fighting, making up, laughing and making small talk. Everyone's having a good time.
Where's this coming from? I get that fishing can make your mind wander, but I feel like this is coming out of nowhere.
I don't have any friends like that. Sin and Quincy are in the same squad as me, but I can't really call them friends.
Don't blame you.
Don't you have other friends?
No. I break whatever I touch. Once something is broken, you can't bring it back. So, I'm scared of touching anything. You know what's crazy? Before, I used to really enjoy breaking things. Not anymore. Now, I prefer to simply touch things. But whatever I touch ends up breaking.
I won't break.
Why not?
Because I'm stronger than you.
Then, will you be my friend?
In my line of work, it's hard to make friends. Still, I'll try.
So,
Sure, let's be friends. However, you've got to learn to fish and play games. You okay with that?
sure, that's okay. You work for the central government, right?
No. I work in security.
I see. I used to be a criminal.
I gathered as much, considering the handcuffs.
What if I were to commit a crime again? Would you have to arrest me?
I would at least have to report it.
What if you were a secret agent for the central government?
In that case... Then I would apprehend you, yes.
You'd arrest me?
I'd have to. I would have to distinguish between work and personal matters. I would have to keep my wits about me and fight for the Ark. I'm not sure, though. Could I really do it?
If you couldn't, then you wouldn't be able to work for the central government.
You're right about that.
The fish around selling around benchmark.
Holy crap! This is a big one! I feel like I'm gonna get pulled out to sea!
Here, let me help. Can I touch it?
Yes! Yes, do it!
You'll see a maiden that slowly pulled forward as the fishing rod bends nearly to its breaking point.
This has to be it! The great white shark, I'm sure of it!
I think you're right.
This is incredible! As soon as we become friends, our wishes are coming true. You can write this stuff if you tried.
I'm not sure I fully understand, but I think I get the gist of it.
Paul! We gotta take a picture with this thing.
All right.
The time was over. Shiga should get help. I'll help too.
Commander?
I'm coming. Just hold on a bit longer.
I can't have a man come rushing in like this. It's unseemly.
There's a large splash and the fishing rod bends even further. At the end of the line, there is a colossal and staggering gold-colored tentacle.
Huh? What?
What the? The entire earth seems to vibrate and sending ripples spreading across the water surface. The sea surges and boils, revealing a titanic silhouette. It's a golden kraken. Oh, so that's how they implemented it in.
Let's get this over with.
So this is how you're showing up, huh?
I entrust this to you momentarily. Let's keep it going.
Don't rile me. I'll deal with you soon enough.
So annoying. Did you hear that?
As our boat is furiously moving through the waters, ahead of us lies an immense kraken which is quickly heading for the island. Keep going straight. Once you get close enough, we fight.
Roger.
Certain minutes before.
So you're saying this kraken isn't the same as the one we encountered last time?
It's a rapture. So it would stand to reason there'd be more than one. The important thing is that it's approaching the island. If it makes landfall, it's bound to decimate the entire place.
Everything will be destroyed.
We can't have that. We haven't taken a proper picture yet.
No, I don't want that. Let's catch this thing.
The Kraken is a Tyrant-class rapture. Before, we had the Admire at our disposal, so we were able to defeat it. But now all we've got is one rickety boat.
I say we beat a swift retreat. It's our only choice.
No, I don't want to run.
Neither do I. But what other option do we have?
We're back.
What have you got for us? It's impossible without the Admire, isn't it?
No. The odds are actually in our favor.
What?
We were able to find out that the Kraken's external armor is significantly compromised.
Honestly, considering the state it's in, I find it hard to believe it's a Tyrant-class rapture. I thought the golden color meant it was reinforced somehow, but in fact, it's weaker.
I took a look at some of the parts which have fallen off it, and the golden color peels off quite easily. Judging by how damp and slippery it is, I'd wager it's some kind of moss or plankton.
In other words, we've got a decent shot against this thing.
Alright, everyone get on board. Let's take this thing down.
A fine idea. We can't let this island be destroyed.
Nor can we leave without taking a single picture. Get ready to move out. We will catch that thing.
Just a moment. Let me back up my photos.
What? Why?
What if we bite the dust out there?
If you end up dying, what's the point of backing up your photos?
Someone else might come along someday and find them. That way, we'll live on through these photos.
Hurry up and get moving.
Rosanna, how far to the Kraken?
Not far. Get ready, everyone.
Entering the area.
Let's go!
a little closer.
What do you say we cool off?
May this radiant summer day remain beautiful. You've touched what is mine, you will pay the price.
Now that that's over, let's take a photo to commemorate the occasion.
The core has been revealed. The armor is still intact.
I'll handle that.
Joseph leaps up and clings onto the Kraken. She starts to tear off the armor surrounding the core with her hands.
I'm not making much progress.
Nom, nom, nom.
Huh?
Draco bites off the armor surrounding the core.
Thanks.
You got it.
Gotcha.
The rest of the Kraken's armor starting off fully exposing the core.
Sakura, if I throw this, do you think you can hit it?
Loads up the
I
phone
fashioned
around.
it into a bomb.
That's not my phone, is it?
Of course it's yours.
Oh.
Daria gets into a firing position. The ship suddenly shakes. It appears the current has changed. I couldn't grab him to the side. Hold on. Hold on. The ship suddenly shakes, appears I quickly grab onto the side of the boat and steady myself. We have an arm, an exposed arm, and we see what shirt we're wearing. Sakura, here. Sakura rests her gun on my shoulder.
Excuse me for a moment.
Can you take it? Can you keep it steady?
As long as I've got you with me, I'll never waver.
Ever tosses the cell phone and Sakura's bullet pierces through the device. A massive explosion unfurls, engulfing the Kraken's
The
core.
core has been destroyed.
That was simple enough.
As the Kraken slowly sinks below the water, numerous steel spikes shot up from its body. The steel spikes swoop upon the boat with its terrifying speed. Kraken's going berserk!
We've got to dodge.
Rosanna moves to grab the helm,
Stop.
but suddenly stops as if frozen. The steel spikes land on all sides of us before finally sinking below the
If we had
ocean.
changed our course even slightly, we'd have been scuttled.
Thank you. The Kraken explodes.
Stop.
Enemy down.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Well done, everyone. Let's head back.
So, how should we handle this? You said it's not gold-plated on the surface, right? It's not gonna be easy taking our share.
It doesn't seem like something we can move by hand.
A fragment of the Kraken has landed on the beach.
We can't leave such an eyesore hanging out on the beach. How can we get rid of this thing? It's so shiny. Ooh.
Rappy,
Yes?
How much time do you have until the pink dolphins show up?
Approximately 20 minutes.
Alright, let's spread the bait. Let's take a group shot with the Kraken and the pink dolphin in the background.
Check me out! I bet I look just like a hero who vanquished a gigantic beast! Calm down, will ya? You're blocking the sun.
This is nice. And
Since it's a group photo, we should decide who's going to stand where.
Wouldn't it be better if we all just act natural?
Natural? Forget about it. We've got to do everything we can to look as pretty as possible. So the less natural the photo, the better.
Blech, this thing tastes terrible!
What did you expect, you dingus?
Maiden, what are you doing?
I attached my fishing hook to the Kraken. That way, it'll look like I caught it. That's way more impressive than a great white shark.
I want to hold the fishing rod too.
Okay, fine, but don't push.
I'm just standing here.
You're pushing.
Sakura, get over here.
I'm coming.
Did you have fun up here?
I guess there's no need to be evasive about it. I had a great time.
Me too. Let's bring Moran next time. And our subordinates. We'll have a nice summer vacation.
That's a great idea. I guess we need to reclaim the surface as soon as possible.
You bet.
as everyone stands around chatting, from afar, a pink dolphin leaps out of the water. However, no one pays it any attention. Perhaps this beats because they found something more enjoyable.
How'd it come out?
Great.
Have you got some film left?
Plenty.
Then let's take a few more snaps.
Yeah. So that we'll remember all of this.
Sounds like a plan. Before we all head back to our everyday lives, let's take as many photos as possible. Oh shit! In animation. Hey! We got another full body shot of ourselves. Oh. Beautiful shot. Oh, not sure what that was. Okay, so, hard mode has to be most likely something at the end. Like, us back at the arc, or
Revenge
talking
is
about
a dish best served cold.
Taco a Mustang or something.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Oh yeah, I guess it's hard. Okay, what is it? Oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, so it's okay. Now it's just
Moving.
Rosanna and
I'll follow you closely,
Sakura
teacher.
with Jacqueline Leon on the boat. Pretty sure they mentioned jet ski, but because I remember that being one of our conversations.
I will move as you wish.
Just doing a double turn. Oh yeah, fucking mission stuff around. All that stuff is hard mode. Okay, this has been a fun event. Yeah, since I got the tickets, might as well try. Wah, wah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some time
Welcome
with
to the
both
Raise and
batteries.
Rebuild Workshop.
Looking to get something on the up and up? Then you've come to the right place. Smart choice.
Nah, that's not. Why are you? How are you one of my highest cores?
My power of deduction seems to have improved.
Yeah, that doesn't
Build
promise
you
it.
everything you need.
What do I have?
Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
Shit, Christ, that's a bit overnight. 600, 66 now. Gold tickets and 323, basically. Silver. Okay, I kind of want to raid someone, but for some reason.
I don't mean to be rude, but can we speed this up? I promised my guildmates I'd be back for a raid.
Okay, I'm back. Actually, what is the dates for these banners? 20 days, 13, 13, 13. What is there? This? Oh.
I don't mean to be rude, but can we speed this up? I promised my guildmates I'd be back for a raid.
Alright, now I can raid them. Well, I'm surprised I can raid them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the end of my stream. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. I've heard something that say Representative 9, but I remember earlier I want to say, you know what? I should stream something else. Zenless, maybe Zenless. With I'll say it's reverse for Friday. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. I hope you all enjoyed. And
I don't mean to be
until
rude, but
next
can we
time,
speed this up? I promise my
I hope
guildmates
you
I'd be
enjoy.
back for
This
a
one has been
raid.
nice. It's been nice. It was essentially became a Sakura semi/Viper event, but I really did enjoy it. It's been fun. I'm curious how the hard mode is gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's back at the arc and talking with Mustang and stuff like that, going over what happened. But other than that, I hope you all guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Till then, Mako Kikio. Goodbye.